This is the Robin Ross Recap.
We're talking about first dates because Rosie and I haven't had one in years and years and years. There's a list of things that apparently are not good ideas.
Yes. So, and they seem to be the most common thing that I would do if I was still in the dating market.
Yeah.
I would love to go and watch a movie, but apparently, no. I would love to go for dinner, maar nee, daar is te veel pressure as gevolg van die teenoorgestelde van die movie. Like with the movie, you can't talk for the 2 hours that you're sitting in a dark room.
That's why they reckon it's a bad idea for a date, because you don't actually get to know one another.
Yes.
You just sit there, stare at the thing, and then afterwards, like, so you want to do this again. It's true, though. It's not a great way to date.
But I mean, imagine if you could have like an amazing chat after the movie about how both of you enjoyed it. I mean, that would, for me, would be very lekker.
Also, give you a very quick red or green flag.
Exactly.
If you thought the movie was terrible and they were like, oh, that was brilliant.
Yeah.
Then
the dinner thing, there's too much pressure to talk to each other the whole time over a meal.
There's no gap.
En dan, die derde ding aan the worst ideas for a first date. Iets wat te duur kos om te doen. So anything that's going to cost you more than $500 to do, apparently the reason why that is under the list of worst ideas is there's too much pressure to make this then the best day of my life ever. Because I've spent so much money.
Spending so much cash. I agree with all of these. These are all good ideas. On the line, Francois and Centurion, gaan het?
Nee, lekker en julle.
Nee, baie goed, dankie, dude. You had a first date recently, apparently.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, Russ, the problem with a movie is there is no good movies nowadays. So you can't go and watch a movie anyway.
Brilliant.
When was your recent first date, dude?
So I went on a date about a week and a half ago. We wanted to go to a pub just to take the pressure off, you know. So it's the whole restaurant thing, like you said, too much pressure. If you don't know what to say, at least there's other people around you and stuff like that. So we went to a little pub and it was too full. So we decided, let's go and try somewhere else. So we ended up in a restaurant anyway.
Yeah.
Luckily, both of us are quite chatty, so there wasn't a dull moment between that. And so we decided tomorrow we're going to go for dinner again, and then after that we're going to do the pub thing.
My man,
Oh,
very
wow.
nice. Dinner and then a drink afterwards. I like that.
Yeah, just to end the night well.
Okay, so Francois, that's now happening tomorrow night. Will we be too much of nieuwsgierige agies if we call you at some stage to find out how it went?
Julle is meer as welkom.
I love
so,
that.
So my duim vashou dat
Nee, ons doen.
ek 'n goeie storie het om
Ons
te vertel. Anders gaan we nie baie goeie radio maak.
Listen, that's your responsibility, bro,
Exactly.
not ours.
Now we make a whole
Too
thing
much
to...
pressure.
Nou doen ons 'n hele ding om vir Francois te bel. Hoe was die date? Fine.
No, we don't want that.
Ja, julle kan goeie nuus van my af kry, moenie worry.
Nee,
Yes,
dis
sir.
amazing.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the fact that you also know that, like, straight up going to sit at a good restaurant across a white tablecloth from someone you don't really know, there's a lot of pressure on that.
And possibly spending more than 500 rand.
Ja, nee. Ons wil dit nie doen nie.
Nee.
Ross, what restaurant do you go to where you spend less than $500?
Exactly.
Bro, I feel like there should be a credit card machine in my garage so that every time I open it, it just bills me 500 rand. That's what existing feels like at the moment.
It's like every time I leave the house, it's got to be at
Welcome to
$500.
South Africa.
Yes,
Exactly.
bro. Yeah, you just got to tap your card to leave your
Yeah.
house to make life a lot
Cover
easier.
charge.
Okay, Francois, sterkte meneer. Ons bel vir jou Woensdag, alright?
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, I love that. I love that so much. Hoe lekker is dit nie?
Nee.
Jonge liefde.
Precies. Couple of nice suggestions coming in as well. Someone said first date was down in Cape Town, was a walk on the beach.
Ja.
And then a pizza at a little beachside cafe. And that was a couple of years ago. Now they're married.
Ja.
I get it. Those kind of things are lekker. You kan het mos nie hier doen nie.
Nee.
Babes,
Maar
let's
daar's
go for a
klompie
walk
goed
on
wat
the
ons hier
N1.
kan doen. Wat sê jy?
Let's go for a walk on the N1 highway. That's about as much scenery as we've got.
Let's go for a walk on the N1 highway and watch how we are faster than all of the motorists who are stuck on the N1 highway in their cars.
Chardonnay makes a good point. First date activity like 10-pin bowling or mini golf or something gives you something to do. And I think that thing is important. You might need a moment where you don't have to talk or
Yeah.
ask a question or come up with an answer.
And that could also be, like you said, with someone's reaction to a movie, that could be your red flag, green flag moment. Imagine now you're going golfing, adventure golf or 10-pin bowling, and the person is so competitive. Like when they beat you, they're like, yes, in your face.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay.
This is why we must take this list into consideration. So, movies for later on, when you want to talk about something afterwards, but not at the beginning. Want het te donker en jy kan nie gesels nie. And expensive dinners. Save them for anniversaries and special occasions.
Yes, once you actually are a couple.
Yeah, don't get to know one another over a very expensive piece of lobster. Nie in hierdie economy nie.